Melt again. All right, we're back with Team Melts. We have never completed this challenge before. If you're wondering what the heck does this challenge entail, everything is random and nothing can be trusted. That's all I can say. You may find yourself asking questions like what's happening. Nobody knows. The only thing you can really do is fend for yourself, right? This is a bit of a tricky room. Just give me a second here. Steven Seagulls. Thank you for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. This one's for you, Steven Seagulls, as I find myself under siege. I cannot name another Steven Seagal film. Under Siege 2. Exit Wounds. He's in Exit Wounds. Rip DMX. That's all I got, though. That's genuinely all I got. Why is it just a white background? It's a good question. It's because we're in the North Pole. This is Two-Face. Fetch. Stop trying to make Fetch happen. None of our stats have changed, and I'm farting every time I pick up a coin. Okay. So be it. Dude, that's a tough question for a dollar name a Steven Seagal film. I would bet the majority of the population could not do it. I think I have better movie knowledge than the average person. And I can only name a couple. I think most people couldn't. Maybe I would say men from the age of 50 to 63 might have a chance. You know what? Now I'm just remembering. Steven Seagal, wasn't he actually the villain from the first Machete movie? So maybe, I mean, Machete was not that popular of a movie to begin with, but it is slightly more contemporary than Under Siege, at least. Who was in Cradle to the Grave? Son of a... That's Jet Li. And DMX? Okay, not Steven Seagal. I always get Cradle to the Grave and Exit Wounds confused. And then also there's another movie. Isn't DMX in a movie where, like, there's like a prison riot or something? You know what I'm talking? Half Past Dead. That's another one. Oh wait, that's just the Steven Seagal classic. But no, what's the prison one? Not Romeo Must Die. Not Breaking Bad. That's a good one though. I don't think Steven Seagal was in that. Executive decision, Steven Seagal gets sucked out of an airplane. I can't remember. What movie is it where I think Arnold Schwarzenegger is like, he's parachuting and they try to crash an airplane into him? I'd be Bud Sworn Pro. How about that? And then he shoots the cockpit window out of the airplane. That's Eraser. Okay, I've never seen it. You know what I did see for, I think, the first time the other day? I watched half of True Lies. I've got to say, fun movie. I was having a good time. Also, Arnold Schwarzenegger probably might be the worst husband in movie history in True Lies. He thinks his wife is cheating on him, and he works for the FBI or whatever, like the CIA. So he takes her into interrogation and like intimidates her using like a robot voice and stuff like that, and then forces her to, like, in order to not reveal that she attempted to be a spy, forces her to do a lap dance for a foreign agent, but then it turns out the foreign agent was just him. So then she smacks him on the head with the telephone, and then he gets kidnapped by, like, I think the Mexican drug cartel? I can't remember. That sort of stuff wouldn't fly now. By the way, up over. Ooh! We're doing it. We're doing it. I mean, how could I not take this? Bag portable B? How could I not take it? Walks you? I'm not taking that. That's too much. I'll take that, though. That looks good. Lay money talks. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, no? Look, I don't know. 12-room charge, I sleep. Dagaz, you love to see it. No idea what that is, but to be honest with you, sometimes not knowing what your spacebar item does is very good. It's a normal floor, kind of. So many poops, dude. Homing booger tears? Are you seeing this? That's actually incredible. Oh no. What the heck is that? Every time I get hit, it spawns a monstro? Stop picking up items? Absolutely not. I refuse. That's cowardly. P34 infestation. You know what? Let's see what it does to enemies. Nothing at all. I do be mashing, though. I do be mashing. It is infinite use. It does nothing, but it's infinite use. How about that? Imagine trying to stop the Zane. Exactly. True Lies seemed kind of fun, though. I mean, Arnold, you know, he... In the battle between Arnold and Sylvester, Arnold had a much better movie library. Don't get me wrong, they were both in a lot of stinkers. There's a lot of garbage in both of their filmographies. Like, I mean, Sylvester Stallone has Stop or My Mom Will Shoot, which is one of the possibly worst movies ever made. Arnold's got some bad stuff as well, you know? Collateral Damage is pretty bad, for example. But Terminator 1, Terminator 2, Commando, True Lies. He's been in a lot of... Arnold Schwarzenegger's been in a lot of good stuff. Sylvester Stallone is really just Rocky and then, like, First Blood. Total Recall. I haven't seen Total Recall, but I would be remiss to not mention it because I know that it's well liked. Expendables? Oh, I forgot about Predator, yeah. I mean, Expendables is a bad movie. I wish it weren't, because I have a real soft spot for all that, like, classic, like, 80s rah-rah macho stuff. But, I think it's pretty bad. By the way, BHP plus Luck You? Yeah, that looks pretty good. I'm glad we picked that up. I don't know what's going on there. Hey, and by the way, I want to say I agree with people. So I didn't watch. This looks fine. I didn't watch. Last Action Hero when it came out. I watched Last Action Hero in university, like 12 years ago, which was also about 15 years after it came out, and I was like, this movie's amazing. Like, it's subversive. It's almost got like a little Tropic Thunder thing going on with like the media satire going on in it. I went to Rotten Tomatoes thinking like this movie must be beloved. Go to Rotten Tomatoes, it's considered like one of the biggest flops of all time. Everybody when it came out freaking hated it. It's crazy, man. I was having a great time in that, watching that movie. I mean, it's not very good. I don't know, man. I disagree. I think it's great. The critics actually put out a hit on Last Action Hero. Alright, I mean... I have no idea what's happening on this run, but I have no idea what's happening on any run, basically, so... Or on any run with T-Melt, at least. Like, I think this is incredible. So the next challenge is, can we pick up enough items to ruin the run so we have a good excuse to play more T-melts. We'll see. Like, look at this. What on earth is that? All I know is Isaac and his mother lived alone in a small house on the hill. Don't care, didn't ask, plus you're a homeowner. GH, baby, growth hormone. I have no idea what that is, but let's go with... What the heck is happening, man? I think we re-rolled an item. Yeah, I have no idea. Let's take GHC drone. Every time I go through... Every time I take damage, I send a bomb. That's not so bad. Can of corn. Can of corn and I'll be alright. Hey. Hey! You'll get out of here. You're nothing. So the story as well of that, the guy who yelled, "You've got no talent, you're flat," etc., etc. It gets deeper and deeper. No idea what that is. Somebody posted a video on the subreddit of him yelling at some street performers doing almost exactly the same spiel that he did in the viral video. So you start thinking, like, wait, is this like a thing that he has a habit of? Or is this like, maybe he's like an actor or something? Or like, maybe he's a comedian? I don't understand. But the people that he was yelling at, I was like, I'm pretty sure that's indie recording artist Ariel Pink. So all I'm gonna say is the story just keeps getting like more and more confusing for me. Like, I don't have it just gets weirder and weirder. Like, I'm realizing now, like, I think if you go back and look at like historical photographs and stuff like that. Oh, there's a key in here probably. All right. There was. If you go back and look at like historical photographs and stuff like that, I'm pretty sure that you'll see like Neil Armstrong putting the American flag on the moon, and when he like opens his helmet, which he probably shouldn't do, I guess. New York flight, baby. It's actually gonna be the guy who says you've got no talent. I landed Eagle 1 on the moon in 1969. Who do you think you are? I nailed the 95 tenets to the church door in 1734. I taught Martin Luther everything he knows. Who do you think you are? I just, like, I can't figure out, like, what's going on with this guy. I don't know what year the Martin Luther stuff was. It's probably 1374, not 1734. But like many people in North America, history starts for me in about the year 1926. 9 Perga? Oh, dude, that looks pretty sick. How about that? Alright, take me down. This still seems pretty good. Thanks, Perga. New York flight, baby. Tell me your New York flight without telling me your New York flight. It was in the 1500s? I'm gonna be honest, I know nothing. Like, I'm just like I have a lot of trivial knowledge in my brain and very little... I have a lot of thoughts, for sure, but very little actual like, meaningful knowledge or experience inside of my brain. That's why I cling so hard to, like, you know, making this job work as a career. Because, like, there really are low amounts of transferable skills, you know? I think if you are a pro streamer for, like, 3 or 4 years in your 20s, if you had to pivot to another industry, you could do it. Now, I've already wasted all of my prime learning years. My neuroplasticity is totally shot. Like, this is what you see is what you get for basically like the rest of your life. Apparently there's still enemies here. What's going on? You could be a good community manager. Maybe. I am like, I'm used to being yelled at. What I'm not used to, though, is replying with, like, fake apologies. Like, when you're a community manager, I don't know. I don't know if community managers en masse have the ability to just slash ban people. I hope they do, because honestly, like, even if you put, you know, $10,000 into Galgun or whatever, like, I feel like if you Magic 8-Ball Shot, MH, even if you're like a, you know, if you financially supported a game, if you like say super negative things to the community manager instead of being like, oh, we're sorry for your experience, I think they should be like, you know, guess what, dummy? Ha-cha! You know, just cut you off. Boom, baby. But I'm pretty sure that actually they can't do that. I think they've got to be like, we're sorry that you experienced something so bad that it made you say those terrible things to me. But I don't know. I don't have too much experience in that department. Might depend where you get hired, yeah. I actually think, you know what would be like, and things are going pretty well. Although I did lose 3,000 followers today. So I don't know. But, I think what would be a cool job for me if I ever wanted to, like, stop streaming is I could just work for streamers and tell them what to stream. And then take, like, a little cut. Like, maybe something small, like 40%. I think Twitch would be a better place if I got to choose what everybody else streamed. I think this might be sick. Let's give it a try. Yeah, like a streaming consultant. Exactly. Because, like, sometimes I see streamers, well, I don't know. Like, so there was this, and anytime we talk about the business, like, a certain amount of people get annoyed. So I apologize. But there was a, you know those engagement farming tweets that has the guy from, like, the Road to El Dorado or whatever with all the swords around him? And it's like, you know, tell me your opinion on flowers that makes people react like this. There was one of those about streaming. And there's a lot that I agreed with that people were tweeting, right? Like, some of them were like, one of the ones that I agree with the most is people were like, hey, the recipe for doing badly on Twitch is just to play whatever you want and not worry about, like, you know, what people want to see. And I was like, I agree with that 100%. I'm glad to see that there's other like-minded spirits out there. But then, oh, that's from Tangled? What? Why did they reuse the animation from Road to El Dorado, then? That's the same guy from Road to El Dorado. That was a good eraser, man. No question. I'm not even trying to bait. Tangled's a little after my time. This is Knee Bomb, by the way. It's an S plus shot speed up. It also generates a little haunt for one room. Anyway, but then, like, the one... That was probably the enemy we erased, dude. It erases... Oh my god, we're gonna win. We're actually gonna win. My hot take that I'll never tweet, but instead I'll bring it up here, which is actually, like, probably gonna be even more annoying, is if you treat your stream... If you treat it, once you're pro, as a business instead of as a hobby... You'll not only, like, do better, but I think you'll be happier as well. That's my take on that. Mimic? Like, I think a lot of streamers pay, like, not enough mind to, like... id Tempora? I'm taking one more. I'm not scared. That's Carbat, dude. I guess I'll be losing my infinitely charged eraser. I've decided... I'm not gonna do the boss rush anymore. But I'm like, I feel like a lot of streamers don't really, like, think about what they're gonna play. And that, like, even big streamers, maybe especially big streamers. I think they're just like, I'm just gonna go live with, like, whatever I feel. And sometimes it works, but... I'm also, I think if... all I can do is speak to my own... It's Tier Detonator. is like speak to my own experience. Obviously, we're playing a lot of Isaac right now, but it's like it's kind of a unique period. But what has helped me out a lot is just like every week keeping a schedule of what I'm playing. And then I'm like, you know, this is still really good. I keep a schedule of what I'm playing, and I like try to fit new stuff onto it on the regular to make sure I'm constantly like mixing it up, and you know, and admittedly like killing some stuff that a vocal minority of people really enjoyed because it's analytics poison. Like that, nobody wants to say it. Everybody wants to. People want to be like, I'm just monetizing my hobby, but I'm like, I don't know. I think you gotta paying some attention to what people like and what people like to watch as well, and then making tweaks. I think it matters. But we're in like this beautiful period right now where like what people want to watch and what I want to play is the same. Like I was gonna introduce some extra variety today. I like because I get self-conscious about the fact that I've been playing so much of the same game. But then I was like, you know what? I'm having a great time playing Repentance, and like, you know, also the numbers don't lie. So it's kind of like right now it's almost like too easy. But in the normal circumstances, that's my take on it. But we're in a very like kind of an outlier of a position right now. Like there's this game that just came out called Internet Court. That's like an FMV Ace Attorney sort of thing. 100% gonna check it out in the future, but maybe not today. / definitely not today. Oh, my freaking demon hearts turned into bombs. But I'm very glad that this is not like, this is not cynical Isaac. You know what I mean? Like, this is not like, oh, new DLC came out, I absolutely have to play it. Even though, like, it's kind of 50-50. Like, they actually just did such an amazing job with Repentance that it's like, it's that beautiful Venn diagram. Yeah, don't press the space bar after you get the trophy. Okay. Don't press the space bar after you get the trophy. Duly noted. Or do it, and then have an excuse to do more T-Melt. It is an interesting prospect. Dude, this is like a really strong T-Melt here. Yeah, Internet Court looks cool. I'm excited to check it out. I am excited to get back to more variety as well. But I'll be honest, like, you know, I played some Pac-Man 99 on Sunday. I was gonna do like more sometime this week, and then I looked at the YouTube videos, and it, like the analytics were like, nobody likes watching this, and we think you stink. If you keep making more of these videos, the algorithm's gonna crush you indiscriminately. And I was like, all right, maybe we'll just play like more Repentance today then, and I'll play some Pac-Man in my downtime. But I felt bad because I was like, I told Dan, I was like, dude, you gotta do the Tetris journey for Pac-Man 99. It'll be so much fun. And then, like, you know, as soon as the VOD came out on YouTube, the graph was like a hockey stick, but pointing down instead of pointing up. And I was like, oh, sorry, Daniel. My bad. Maybe it'll work better for you than it did for me. Donkey, Halloween. Okay, we almost crashed the game getting hit. Also, did you see my card phase out of existence there? No, don't. Reroll. Spirit Hearts, nailed it. Dude, okay, so all we need is very simple. All we need is an Emperor card. A simple Emperor card, and I will be just fine. Alright, so far so good. Probably play the slot machine. I feel like with our spacebar items, safety scissors might be pretty sick. What the heck is flat file? No more spikes? We'll see. Dude, hold on. Jawbreaker is actually, assuming it works with this cool brimstone, it should work very well. Isn't this... Dude, these are so many good trinkets. Like, Jawbreaker gives you occasional tough love shots. Blessed Penny doesn't... I was just gonna say, it gives you spirit hearts on coins. Or at least a chance for it. Or hearts on coins, at least. We gotta keep that going. Okay, get ready. Wait for the angel statues to spawn. And then we press the button. We didn't even have to press the button. Oh, that's good stuff. Okay. We're only 23 minutes in, too. This is crazy. I was setting up the all-time muahahaha run on YouTube yesterday, and I was laughing. Like, I literally get to the cathedral like 30 minutes into the run, and it's 50 minutes long. And then that one room on the room just before the boss on the cathedral was like 8 minutes all by itself or something. It was crazy. This is Moabumbo. Couldn't agree more. Doctor's remote and controlled friend. We should be careful with our spacebar. Matchbook EV. Elon's been real quiet since the new matchbook just dropped. And Strange Atru. Alright, well, dude, I mean, honestly, this is pretty solid because we know what it is. We gotta be careful about not turning our trophy into a bomb, but the remote detonator part of it is extremely good. Does Carbat suck the items? You know, it's an interesting question. Let's give it a check once we... I have Dark Arts, apparently. We're never going to use that properly. Well, it turned it into bombs, at least. W Scatter Bomb. It's just have no clue. Don't care, didn't ask. Plus, you got Sad Bomb. Okay, so we have like a passive Dark Arts. Starting to think I should have brought safety scissors. I think that... There's a Curse of the Tower, yeah. There's definitely a Curse of the Tower somewhere in here. I don't know completely where. But I was just gonna say, if an enemy hits us, they will also kill themselves via our bombs. What is happening, man? Okay, no. You gotta die last. I think you're gonna die first. Saved. Highly saved. Yeah, this is just team melt, man. You never know what you're gonna get. Like, sometimes you're gonna open a chest and you're gonna get Puffy Buddy, and you're gonna be like, what's that? And they're gonna be like, oh, it's a shot speed upgrade. And then you're gonna go into a new room and they're gonna be like, surprise, actually, it's a Tears upgrade that slowly decays over time. And then, by the way, guess what? You got a new range upgrade. Oh, guess what? Actually, it's a shot speed downgrade now. It's hard to diagnose. Oh, no. Also, every time we get hit, it also creates Monstro. Don't forget about that. We got some serious funkiness going on. Oh yeah, congrats, Funky Kong Jorts, by the way. Congrats for becoming the #1 Twitter... or the #1 search results for Funky Kong Twitter. That's a major milestone. We have lost our spacebar item, but I think it might be good. VB, mate. Long neck VB. I don't even know what it means, but he's violin. These violin delights have violin ends. Okay, whatever it was, I think there's a stopwatch in there somewhere. And it's actually like, it seems pretty great, quite frankly. That being said, I also can't see my my own tears. They're the They blend in with the floor. Let me go, man. The D7 is now a trinket. So that's a new one. We just shot an eraser out of our face? That seems really good. Dude, we're gonna win. We're gonna win right here. Unless this screws it up. We gotta take it. Oh, bears. Okay. Doesn't seem that bad. The D6, dude. Oh, we must look. There must be an item that gives you the dice as trinkets or something. Help me? Mission accomplished. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I had to try. I had to clip farm. Yo, team out. We've unlocked the temperance card finally. How exciting. That was a good run. Slash marker. Successful team melt.